The purpose of this video is to assist you in quarterly payroll closing procedures. To keep the videos short, there are separate videos that cover the printing of the quarterly reports, year-end closing, and year-end reports. At the end of a calendar quarter, employee totals are archived and then cleared so that you can move on to the next quarter. Payroll reports are printed later using the archived totals. We have a screen that we've designed on the payroll menu titled Payroll Tax Reports Control Center. This screen will take you through all the necessary steps in closing payroll for both the quarter and the year, as well as printing various payroll reports. In this example, we will be closing payroll for the fourth quarter of the year. To do this, we select the payroll menu, then go down to Payroll Tax Reports Control Center. We will enter the year we are closing, 2012, and the quarter, quarter 4. Before archiving and clearing, 2 reports are printed. The reports are compared by the program to make sure employee totals and check totals are in balance. The first report is the wage detail report. Click on the preview button and this report will be previewed. We can go to the background here to see the report. If you want to print this report, it can be done by going up to the printer icon and printing it. However, it's not necessary to print it. The program has recorded the total wages, federal withholding tax, and state withholding tax from the employee totals so that it can compare it with the payroll journal. So we go back to our closing center now, and we click on the next report, the payroll journal. This payroll journal is run for the quarter, October 1st through December 31st. We run it in summary format only, simply to get the totals. And if you click back here, you can see what it has printed for us. When we go back to the control center, you'll notice that in both cases, the totals of these reports are displayed on the screen and they are in balance. When these totals agree, you can proceed to archive the totals and then clear the quarterly totals to start the new quarter. The program will not allow you to archive unless these 2 reports agree. So let's proceed with the archive process by clicking on the Archive Print Clear button. First of all, it is archived 9 employees. We can click OK. It now prints an archive file report so we can see that the totals agree. And finally, after we click OK, it clears the quarterly totals. What if the employee totals and the payroll journal totals do not agree? There is a utility that can be used to fix the employee totals. It will add up all the checks for each employee and compare them with the employee totals. If it detects a problem, it will fix that employee. If the closing center sees that these 2 reports are not in balance, it will ask if you want to fix the totals using this utility. So we're going to switch over to another set of files now where we have introduced an error so that you can see what happens. We'll go to the Payroll Tax Reports Center again, enter the year and the quarter, and then we will click on Preview for the Wage Detail Report, and then we will click on Preview for the Payroll Journal. You'll notice that this prompt comes up. The Wage Detail Report and the Payroll Journal do not agree. Employee totals may need to be corrected, and it asks if you want to proceed. So we click Yes, and the program now goes to the Fix Employee Total screen, automatically puts in our dates, tells the program that we need to fix quarter-to-date totals in the employee file. So we click OK, and the totals are now fixed. We're instructed to go back to the closing center and reprint our reports. So we will again preview the wage detail report and then preview the payroll journal, and we'll see that everything is now in balance. If for some reason these reports are still not in balance after using the Fix utility, you may need to contact Data Tech support for more help. Once you have archived and cleared the totals for the first, second, and third quarters of the year, you can proceed to enter checks for the next quarter. However, once totals are cleared for the fourth quarter, you cannot go on to the first quarter of the new year without first performing the year-end closing. Year-end closing is covered in another video.